Join my Patreon at patreon.com/bunnytails for the full uncut reactions. Thank you for watching. Hi guys, thank you for joining me for some more Star Trek, the original series. I know I said I was going to go and air date for the rest of these, but I've changed my mind, and today we're going to be watching an episode called The Corbomite Maneuver. Okay, I thought it was Carbonite until just now, reading it again. Hopefully the website that I'm looking at is accurate, and this is the episode that was shot after Where No Man Has Gone Before. So let's get right into it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying the series so far as much as I am. I look forward to reading your comments. And as usual, let's boldly go where no bunny has gone before. I see Uhura. See a very different camera angle that I'm used to. Kind of an overhead thing.
We're the first to reach this far.
We're the first to reach this far.
Sir, collision course. Base of maneuvers, Mr. Sulu.
Object changing direction too, sir. Keeps coming at us.
Oh, it's locked into us.
Visual contact.
It's a Rubik's Cube!
Steer a course around it, Mr. Sulu.
This music is intense. It's very, like, symphonic.
Quite unnecessary to raise your voice, Mr. Bailey. All engines stop. Sound the alert.
Okay, so one of the things that I'm just kind of realizing, you know, I kind of, for some reason, even though it literally says in here that they're exploring
strange
new worlds,
to seek out new
life, new civilizations, no man has gone before.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
I guess I never really thought about what that actually meant. I kind of assumed that Starfleet kind of had like a knowledge of most of the things, but I'm starting to realize I think that a lot of the universe has been unexplored, and I think that's kind of really exciting. And I don't know why I never like thought about it like that before, because that's super cool. Like, we're just gonna go this way. We don't know what the heck is out there. We don't know if it's dangerous. We don't know anything.
Quarterly physical check.
Oh. Just a few seconds
Hey,
more.
McCoy.
Just a few seconds more.
That's the boy. Keep it up. Work up a little sweat. It'll do you good.
It's kind of early for me to say, but I think Bones here might be my favorite character, at least at this early stage.
Have a look at this, Captain.
What's that?
Undetermined. Whatever it is, it's blocking our way.
It's a Rubik's
when we
Cube.
move, it moves as well.
The run-up. See the alarm lights flashing from there, McCoy? Why didn't you tell me?
Finally finished physical on you, didn't I? What am I, a doctor or a moon shuttle conductor? I jumped every time a light came on around here. I'd end up talking to myself.
He is talking. See, I love him. He is talking to himself. And I don't know if it's just me, but it also seems like he was like in the process of trying to figure out what he was trying to gonna say. Am I a doctor or am I a... Like, he doesn't have these all on command. He has to think of them on the spot, and I like that.
Raising my voice back there doesn't mean I was scared I couldn't do my job. It means I happen to have a human thing called an adrenaline gland.
Does sound most inconvenient, however. Have you considered having it removed?
Can you just stop being human? I think that would be better.
Cross brains with Spock. We've cut you to pieces every time.
I wonder if Sulu has tried and given up. Like, okay, Spock.
You tried all hailing frequencies.
Affirmative. No answer from the cube.
Have the department heads meet me on the bridge.
Already standing by.
Okay, so I've just thought of a little game that we can play. Every episode, I'm gonna ask what the position of a certain character is. So, Kirk is obviously the captain. Spock, I take it he's the second in command, so just tell me what that entails. Like, obviously when Kirk's not there, he's in command. When Kirk is there, what is he do? Like, what is he doing? What's his role? What's his position, name, and what is the role of that? What does it entail? I'm gonna learn everything.
Sir, are we gonna just let it hold us here? We've got phaser weapons. I vote we blast it.
I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Bailey.
I don't know about that.
When this becomes a democracy.
This poor guy. Hey, he's... I like his little smirk that he does. But, Bailey, if you shoot that thing, that's gonna give it reason to start being violent back.
First, a space buoy of some kind.
Second.
Flypaper.
It's time for action, gentlemen.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess here. Buoy meaning to just keep people away from something to go any further.
Now, as I was about to say, Navigator, plot us a spiral course away from the cube.
Yes, sir.
We'll try pulling away from it.
Or fly paper as in like a trap. Like to hold them there until something dangerous comes.
We're gonna try pulling away. Engaged, Mr. Sulu, quarter speed.
Still blocking us, sir.
Ahead, half speed.
Radiation from the short end of the spectrum increasing.
I'll stop. Hold position.
It's still coming toward us.
Radiation increasing.
Power astern, half speed.
It's speeding up its rotation.
Engines astern, full speed.
Is astern backwards? Like, are they pulling away?
Helm, give us warp speed.
Warp 1, sir.
Oh, trying to warp out of there.
Warp 2, sir.
Radiation passing the tolerance level, entering lethal zone.
Range 51 meters and still closing, sir.
Super close now.
Phaser crew reports ready, sir.
You gonna blast it?
Lock phasers on target. Mr. Bailey, lock phasers.
He's losing his cool.
Fire main phasers. But my next decision, Major, probe on ahead or turn back. Care to speculate on what we'll find if we go on ahead?
Logically, we'll discover the intelligence which sent out the cube. And if you're asking a logical decision to make,
No, I'm not.
No.
The mission of the Enterprise is to seek out and contact alien life.
Yeah.
has it occurred to you that there's a certain inefficiency in constantly questioning me on things you've already made up your mind about?
It gives me emotional security. Set a course ahead.
Plotted.
These two. So I was amazed at how calm everybody was being. Except Bailey was getting a little bit rattled. But panicking, for like, they're very well trained. Or maybe they're afraid of getting jabbed at by Spock or Kirk.
I'm especially worried about Bailey. Navigator's position's rough enough. Seasoned man.
I think he'll cut.
Well, panicking doesn't help.
You've been reading your textbooks again?
I don't need textbooks to know that you could have promoted him too fast. Listen to that voice.
Condition alert. Battle stations.
Promoted too fast, but he might have potential if Kirk sees a little bit of himself in him. Anyways, panicking is definitely wouldn't help at all. Like, if that thing's gonna blow up in their face, then it's gonna blow up in their face. Being afraid about it isn't gonna help, right?
Excuse me, sir. It's past time you had something to eat.
Her hair is a character in of itself.
What the devil is this?
It's a salad.
Green leaves?
Green leaves?
Dietary salad, sir. Dr. McCoy ordered your diet card changed. I thought you knew.
Green salad? I only eat purple salad.
Some for the doctor, too.
No, I never eat until the crew eats.
I feel you, Kirk. I'm not big salad person myself.
I get my hands on the headquarters genius that assigned me a female yeoman.
What's the matter, Jim? Don't you trust yourself?
Battle station.
I've already got a female to worry about. Her name's the Enterprise.
Those females, pesky females.
Kirk here.
We're picking up an object, sir. Much larger, coming toward us.
What
Phaser
the
crew, stand
heck
ready.
is that? Whoa. I feel like that is like a remastered thing. Maybe? That looks very good.
Reduce image. Let me see all of it.
Magnification 2.5, sir.
Come on, Bailey. You gotta focus. It's mesmerizing.
This is the United Earthship Enterprise. We convey greetings and await your reply.
Anything?
This is Baylock.
Baylock.
Your vessel, obviously the product of a primitive and savage civilization, having ignored a warning buoy and having then destroyed
Was a
it,
buoy.
has demonstrated your intention is not peaceful.
The warning nature of your space buoy was unknown to us. Our vessel was blocked, and when we attempted to disengage...
No further communication will be accepted.
Damn.
If there is the slightest hostile move, your vessel will be destroyed immediately.
How dare they talk shit about the Enterprise, though? She's beautiful.
Shutting off some of our systems, Captain.
Mr. Bailey, dispatch recorder marker. Mr. Bailey?
Where is this guy's
Quarter marker dispatch.
brain?
Your ship must be destroyed. We make assumption you have a deity, or deities, or some such beliefs which comfort you.
We suggest you pray to them now.
Therefore grant you 10 Earth time periods, known as minutes, to make preparations.
Prepare to meet your maker. I love that.
Might be interesting to see what they look like if I can locate where that voice is coming from.
Alien Dracula.
There is no escape. You have 8 Earth minutes left.
So I'm not sure how seeing what it looks like helps unless they can like search for if there's some kind of files.
I was curious to see how they appeared.
That's not logical. Right?
Spock's wasting time. Somebody's got to do something. Let's find out what they want us to do.
They want us to lose our heads,
We've
Bailey,
only
now.
got 8 minutes left.
7 minutes and 41 seconds.
He's doing a countdown. What are you, robots? Don't you know when you're dying? Watching regulations and orders. What do they mean?
Bailey, you're relieved.
See, that's not helping. Everyone is trying to figure out what to do, but they're doing it with a calm head. They're trusting in the captain. And this guy is not trusting in the captain, and he's letting his fear get to him, which is a very like expected response. But it's not what we need here on the bridge, you know?
We destroyed your space buoy as a simple act of self-preservation. It emitted radiation harmful to our species.
Yeah, it could have been at the time they
Now have 7
didn't know that
minutes
radiation
left.
was harmful, but that doesn't seem to be the case. How are we gonna get out of this?
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
You have an annoying fascination for timepieces, Mr. Sulu.
Just trying to keep everybody informed.
Chess. When one is outmatched, the game is over. Checkmate. I regret that I can find no other logical alternative.
So he's saying, that's it. They've won. Logically.
Assuming we get out of this, Captain.
Nobody's given up yet.
Well, I mean, Spock kind of seems like he has.
Then about Bailey. You overworked him, pushed him, expected too much out of him. I'm ordering you to drop it. I'll state that I warned you about Bailey's condition. Now, that's no bluff.
Anytime you can bluff me, Doctor.
3 minutes.
Maybe we could talk about this later. So when one person can't fulfill their duties anymore, they've like died or passed out or been relieved,
Chess,
who takes over?
Mr. Spock. Poker.
Not chess, poker, calling their bluff.
Our respect for other life forms requires that we give you this warning. Earth vessels have had incorporated into them a substance known as Corbomite. It is a material and a device which prevents attack on us. If any destructive energy touches our vessel, a reverse reaction of equal strength is created, destroying...
You now have 2 minutes.
destroying the attacker.
Corbomite.
Death has little meaning to us. If it has none to you, then attack us now.
Ooh.
We grow annoyed at your foolishness.
Ooh. Death has little meaning to us if it has none to you. Nice. What do you have to say to that? You gonna take the chance?
Sorry.
My fault. I don't know how in the devil you kept from punching me in the face.
He's like, I understand that was not the time.
1 minute. If anyone's interested. 30 seconds.
Nobody's interested, Sulu. Just kidding.
Request permission to return to post, sir.
Permission granted.
I guess I'm not gonna find out who takes over, because he's back.
3, 2, 1.
Now what? I would be holding my breath so hard right now.
Very interesting game, this poker.
We will relent in your destruction only if we have proof of your Corbomite device.
Hailing frequency,
Kirk's
sir.
got an idea.
Request denied. It's a small ship.
That I will conduct you to a planet which is capable of sustaining your life form. Your ship will be destroyed, of course.
Engine system's coming on, Captain.
Do not be deceived by the size of this pilot vessel. It has an equal potential to destroy your vessel.
Now is he bluffing?
We're being told, sir.
Wow. You know, they really are acting in like fear. So are we being towed into their territory or out of it?
My plan? A show of resignation. Balok's tractor beam has to be a heavy drain of power on a small ship.
You sneak power down a bit.
Maximum acceleration when I give the word.
Already? At the first sign of them slowing? Guess he's waiting for the right time. This looks like popcorn floating in the sky. In space, sorry.
More power.
We're superheating.
That tractor beam is still
7-6.
too strong. So, when the ship is shaking like this, is it just the people and the camera that are moving? Like nothing about the set, I would assume, right? Because I think they're doing a pretty good job of like matching the vibrations with one another. Oh, he's good at that.
Sheer away, Mr. Bailey.
Okay, he was on it quick. Good job, Bailey. Are we moving at all?
1,000 degrees above maximum.
We're breaking free, sir.
You got it.
Engines need work badly, Captain. Can you hold it here a few hours?
Scotty's like, the fuck are you guys doing up here?
It's very weak. It's Balak.
Uh-oh.
It's a distress signal to the Fossarius. His engines are out.
He was on it?
His life-sustaining system isn't operating.
Plot a course for it, Mr. Bailey.
I thought it was an unmanned ship, for sure. You gonna save him?
Jim, don't you think?
What's the mission of this vessel, Doctor? To seek out and contact alien life. I'll take 2 men with me. Dr. McCoy to examine and treat the aliens if necessary. And you, Mr. Bailey.
Sir?
The face of the unknown. I think I owe you a look at it.
As soon as Bones
Captain,
started
request
walking
permission to-
up.
Denied. If I'm wrong, if it's a trap, I want you here.
Oh, man. This is too good. As soon as I saw him walking up there, I knew he was gonna be like, Jim, what are you doing? And Kirk knew exactly what Spock was gonna ask.
Thank you, Scotty. Ready, Doctor?
No, but you won't let that stop you.
Bend low, gentlemen. It reads pretty cramped over there.
Small little aliens. Don't want to bump your head or get your head materialized inside of a solid structure. So I guess Scotty's job sending them there is very important, that he has to make sure. Whoa! It's creepy. Making sure they arrive safely.
It's a dummy. Puppet of some kind.
Wait, was this
I'm Balak.
is this a trap?
Welcome aboard.
He's not there, or he's there? Oh, that his facade was a bluff. So I wonder if he let them see it that initially.
Sit. Be comfortable. Go ahead. Be seated. We must drink. This is Tranya.
Pretend it's orange juice or something.
I know. 1,000 questions. But first, the Tranya.
I don't know. Well, I mean...
Gentlemen.
So, pretty good.
And I thought my distress signal quite clever. It was a pleasure testing you. I had to discover your real intentions.
And your crew?
I have no crew, Doctor, but I miss company, conversation, perhaps one of your men, for some period of time.
He wants to talk to Spock?
Do you know where we can find a volunteer, Mr. Bailey?
Yes, sir. I'd like to volunteer.
Oh.
Ah, you represent Earth's best, then.
No, sir, I'm not.
And I'd get a better officer in return.
I see. We think much alike, Captain. You and I. Let me show you my vessel.
So...
Yes, we're very much alike, Captain. Both proud of our ships.
was he gonna destroy them in the first place? I mean, the radiation did seem pretty... But if he wanted... Oh, man. Okay, one thing I love about this episode is that I feel like I need to watch it again to really understand everything that's happened as it was happening. Because now that we know that his end goal, or at least his desire, was to have companionship, the cube that he sent out at first, it did seem like it was going to destroy them. It was sending out the radiation. It was at levels that they couldn't withstand, and if they didn't destroy it, then it probably would have destroyed them. But maybe he was looking for that's like an automated thing, and he was looking for a civilization that was advanced enough to be able to bypass it. So maybe that was like his first test, and then everything else was just a test, something like that. But again, like, to watch it again, it might make more sense, and you might be able to pick up on things that you didn't at first and then piece it together more fully or more accurately. I liked how the logical Spock was thinking of it like a game of chess, and then Kirk, with his human side, could see it from a different angle, could see it as a poker game, which is more of, it's not logical at all. It's all about bluffing and hiding your intentions, hiding your hand, not showing emotion, or showing like some sort of emotion to lead your opponents to think that you're have something that maybe you don't. So I think Spock learned a lot here. And I love how humans are viewed as these creatures that can look at things from a non-logical viewpoint and use that to their advantage, but also they come with all these like imperfections and mistakes. Like Bailey, you know, he's not perfect. He will make a lot of mistakes. He realizes that, and that's just what it is to be a human. Humans are beautifully flawed creatures, and I think that is something that is going to come up a lot in this show in the future. And I want to just reiterate, because I think I mentioned it before in my first intro to the Cage episode, possibly, that I know this is the remastered version, but I really wish I could see the original graphics the way they were. Because that huge sphere ship, I don't think that's how it originally looked. And I really want to see like what it looked like. So I'm going to probably try to look that up. And I think that's pretty much it for now. I think I could talk about this episode or just this series in general, my thoughts on all the characters and just everything. I could probably go on for a long, long time, but we have plenty of time for that. We have a lot to get through, and I'm excited to see what is coming up next. Now, when I say this, I don't want it to come across that I didn't think that I would enjoy this, but I am enjoying this a lot more than I expected. I always looked at Star Trek and thought I would like that, but I didn't expect that I would like it this much. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, joining me on another adventure here. And Dad, I see why you like this so much. I get it. Miss you. Love you. Bye, everyone.